EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Run of the jet sweep, Landry. But I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after them early.
A 9-yard.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now Brady. Flushed out right. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Brown 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A carry here for Hunt. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. Mayfield flush to his right. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 43 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Brady now on 1st down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st down, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
2nd and goal at the Browns' 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Carrier.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Back at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
He was covered by...
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great... And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now 21-7. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
at the 47-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, Mayfield. And he'll find a man. That's Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll throw with Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Tackle made at the 12.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On the tackle.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is going to be incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Ball's not even there.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 35 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
Extra point is good.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Browns 14.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield
Nah,
to throw.
I was already in there.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 45-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
At the 45-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You're in the zone.
Throwing again. Brady. Past the 20. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Good blitz.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd and goal, Brady, and he's got it. Caught at the end.
Mike Evans and your boy is quitting. You could not stay with me for 60 minutes, bro. No way.